I thought my girlfriend was just going on business trips, till I followed her one night and uncovered a secret that would change everything. What I did next. Nobody saw it coming. My name is Adrian, a 32-year-old social media marketing consultant from Portland, Oregon. I'd been dating Leah, a 29-year-old marketing consultant, for nearly 3 years. We met at a tech expo. She was charming, smart, and she made me feel like the only man in the room. We moved into a loft together in downtown Portland. Life felt perfect. I'd cook dinner while she worked late. She'd leave little notes on my desk about how proud she was of me. On weekends, we took spontaneous road trips to the coast, binge our favorite shows, and talk about opening a small creative agency together. Leah always talked about building a future with me, about being partners in every sense of the word. At least, that's what I thought. About 8 months ago, Leah started taking more business trips. They weren't unusual at first. She worked in marketing. Traveling to clients was part of her job. Soon, the trips became more frequent, always last minute, always vague. She stopped sharing details like where she was staying or which client she was meeting. When she came back, she seemed distracted, a little colder. She started leaving her phone face down, taking calls in the bathroom, locking her laptop. I told myself I was overthinking. She'd always been honest with me, but the pit in my stomach grew with every unanswered question. One night, she packed an overnight bag without explanation. When I asked where she was going, she brushed it off. Just another meeting. Adrian, you don't have to worry so much. Something snapped in me. I decided to stop asking and start finding out. The following weekend, she told me she was going to Seattle for a networking conference. I pretended to be supportive, but quietly took the day off work. I followed her from a distance as she left our building. Instead of heading to the airport, she drove to a boutique hotel just 15 minutes away. I waited in my car until she checked in, then walked into the lobby. There she was, on the laptop, no work bag, dressed for a night out. A man about our age joined her at the bar, kissing her on the cheek. They laughed, clinking glasses like it was their anniversary. My chest went numb. Years of trust cracked in a second. I didn't confront them there. Instead, I took pictures, them at the bar, checking into a room, leaving arm in arm for dinner. Each photo felt like another dagger, but also like evidence of my own sanity. When she returned home 2 days later, acting like nothing happened, I knew exactly what I had to do. Instead of screaming or begging, I went quiet. Over the next week, I gathered all our shared financial records, receipts, and the photos I'd taken. I canceled the joint lease renewal she'd been counting on. I removed myself from the business plan we'd been building, transferring my savings to a new account. Then, on a Saturday morning, I placed a neatly sealed envelope on the kitchen table. Inside were the photos of her and the man, copies of hotel bookings. In the letter, you chose your secret trips over honesty. I won't live a lie. By the time you read this, I'll be gone. The lease is in your name. The furniture you can keep. I'm done. I left our apartment key beside the envelope and walked out without another word. Leah called, texted, even showed up at my new place. I didn't respond. I didn't need to. Everyone in our circle eventually found out what she'd been doing. The shock wasn't what I'd done. It was how calmly I'd walked away while she scrambled to explain. 6 months later, I was living in a bright, small house near the river. I'd started my own consultancy firm. Business was booming. Leah, she lost several clients when rumors about her trips leaked into professional circles. The man she'd been seeing left her after a few months. I had no revenge left to give. Karma had handled it for me. Looking back, I realized my silence and self-respect were the greatest revenge. I didn't need to humiliate her. She did that herself. Trust is a currency. Spent on lies, it's bankrupt. Walking away from betrayal with dignity is more powerful than any outburst. For more real lifestyle stories of betrayal, karma, and redemption, subscribe to SilkMirror and never miss a new episode.